know what goes on anymore with this. Well, we got through a good hour and a half without interruption. Hi, Jesse. I don't know. YouTube is a pain in my ass sometimes. Thank you, Al Jones. Welcome back. Don't ask. All right, let's start this again. Goodness, what a pain in the butt. Okay, let's share this. We're sharing it to let everyone know I'm back. You should have been in Rachetta's live yesterday. YouTube treated her like ish. I mean, I lost count how many times they knocked her out of here. Honey, it's happened to me too. I don't know why they're like this. I just updated the app and everything, restarted my phone. I think I'm gonna have to get a satellite dish and put it in the center of my living room or something. Anyone on here sell big obnoxious satellite dishes I can put in my living room to help my connection? Would you get your feet licked? Look at this one. Look at this one. Al Jump says, yeah, but you're the normal one out of the whole clan. Can't see why YouTube would do that to you and Steph. You know, there's also a lot of T-Mobile outages. Could be something with that. Hello there. I would just like to say as well, I didn't ask to be on T-Mobile, okay? They just took Sprint and came over and took over, and now T-Mobile's everything, and guess what? It's crap. Jeremy says this ain't Feed Finder. Feed Finder. Jeremy. Hitachi says you would not for money. When you say for money, how much? You know? No, I'm not saying that. That's not even an English Mossad. I'm not saying that. What? I don't even know what that means. Does anyone know what Mossad is saying? Jesse James says get Verizon. You don't even hear about Verizon like that. Are they actually better? Al Jones says, oh, I hate that Sprint merged with them. I've been with T-Mobile for mad years, and they never had an issue till Sprint came around. Because they're trying to take over everything, and it's too much. Hi, hand comma. Thank you. Send to the link that's pinned, and note your email address for a free photo. So, super chats, what happens is you skip the line. You can ask anything. Or I can roast your profile photo, and you will get a permanent shout out on my YouTube. If you send to the link that's pinned there and you note your email address, you get a free autograph photo from me and a free trial to my newest exclusive fan site. I can't talk underground in the parking garage. The elevator's nothing. Yeah. Hi, Daniel. Jeremy says fast. I went from Sprint to Metro PCS and ended up at T-Mobile. It's all trash, right? Adam says, do you like Elvis Presley's voice more or Michael Jackson? Definitely Michael Jackson, but I like Tony Braxton, and Tony Braxton sounds like Elvis Presley. Giovanni says, what's going on in the ghetto? What's not going on in the ghetto? Al says, Verizon is dope, expensive, but dope. Hi, 7. Hi there, Mohammed. Jesse, same. T-Mobile works only into the city. Yeah. So anyway, the point is it could be YouTube, it could be T-Mobile. I don't know. Pissing me off. I know that much. I'm gonna eat all these corn nuts. Why are they so delicious? No, it's not a wig. It's perfect hair, Dancy. What the hell kind of name is Dancy? Is that your name? Dancy? Is that a wig? Is that a real name? Dancy? Okay, I gotta stop eating these. They're so good. Jeremiah says, what is everyone's opinion on boiled peanuts? I don't know if I've ever had boiled peanuts. Jerome says, you look like Timu Cardi B. Thank you. Your breath smells like socks. What does that mean? Jerome says, you look like... I saw you, Jerome. Thank you. Hi, Mako. My cousin Dixie wrecked today. Get the hell out of here, Mako. Al John says, don't trip, I just had turkey sub with mad onions, and my girl definitely ain't kissing me anytime soon, you heard. You can brush your teeth. Brush your teeth. Swiggle a little mouthwash. You know? From the corn nuts. Oh, hi, Bickus. I see you're back with your dusty hot eyes. Hi, Jimmy Mitchell. So, everyone, reminder, I have an award-winning documentary you can watch here on YouTube. Every episode is available on memberships and my fan site. But you can watch the first few free here on a playlist called The Diaz. You would see it at the top of my page. It's the documentary all about how I divorced a man who turned into a woman. At the same time, that cousin Consuelo here divorced a man who turned into a woman. Jerome says you would have been good on Mad TV. Oh my gosh, right? Could you imagine what a world? Hi, Jimmy. Dancy says, when does the comedy start? When are you going to explain your stupid name, Dancy? Hi, Shanks. You look a bit like the crazy woman from Fight Club. Thank you. I'm not offended by that at all. I'm not offended by that. Anytime someone compares me to a psycho, a murderer, a mob wife, a famous actress, it's a compliment. Excuse me. I'm gonna go put my elote corn nuts away and rinse my hands. I'm just right here in my kitchen. I'm not far. La da dee, la da da, la da 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 da. You know how the Bible tells you, oh, love your neighbor as yourself. Isn't that crazy? Do you know how annoying neighbors are? And I'm supposed to love them as myself? Honey, that's tough. Yo, she was hot in that movie. I don't even know who we're talking about. Matthew says I'm a plumber. Oh, fabulous. Criddle says, hey, is it just me or are you afraid of the tickle monster too? Get out of here. Generation says, I was thinking Rosie Perez. Yep, get that all the time. Jungle Juice says, you put in rubber on your tits. What? Manchester says, Cardi B. Okay, get out of here with that. Hi, Zoe. Al Jump says, the Fight Club girl, never mind. Hi, Ronaldo. Crunchy Biscuit says, members only. I wasn't allowed in. What are you talking about? This isn't a members only live. I changed the other one because for some reason the live still goes on, and then I don't want people to get confused which live I'm on now. Lily says, I'm fine with loving my neighbors as I love myself, as long as I get to hate my neighbors as I hate myself. Exactly. Manchester says, are you from New York? I like your accent. Yes, from Brooklyn. Hi, Slim Jim. Slam Jim, Slam Jim, Slam Jim. The new live stream was members only. Yeah, that was the old one that dropped, so I switched it so that people wouldn't get confused here. Jimmy Mitchell says, Bible says to love, not to hate. Right. Crunchy Biscuit says it's all good now. Manchester says, nice, I'm from the UK, love the accent. Wow, Manchester, welcome UK. Al John says, YouTube has you talking like you're auctioning off a car on my end. It's messing up again. Ugh. Can you guys hear me okay? I don't know why it does this. It's such a pain in my ass. Are we back? Let me know. I hear you and it's normal now. Okay, good. I don't know why it does that. Pain in my butt. I gotta check my settings or something. Hi, Nathan. Are you the Nathan who made Nathan's hot dogs? What happened to those? Hi, George. You're so beautiful, Queen. Thank you. Prove it with a super chat or donate to the link. That is you, Nathan, and that means you're rich. How come you're not tipping? You have an empire. Perfect. I'm glad it's working again. If you're Mr. Nathan's hot dogs, then you have money. Scorpio Latina, might have to do the newest update. It's lagging. I did the update. What a pain in my ass. Oh, Nathan, you've been here for 2 years and haven't spent $1. You ain't the Nathan Hot Dogs guy. You're Dusty. Hi, Reem. I'm blocking him. Loser, been on my page for 2 years, hasn't even tipped $1. Get the hell out of here. For that, go to my YouTube. Go to social media if you're going to be like that. Hi, Dylan. Scorpio Leticia, did you make your famous sandwich again? I didn't. I did not. Who is Nathan? Don't even see him. Oh, I'm on my fan site over here. I was double streaming, and I can look up his stats, and I can see he's been Dusty for 2 years. So I blocked him. Get out of here with that. Hi, Explorer. You and Show Me Your Bobs are same person? Absolutely not. You think I look like Baru? How dare you, Explorer? We're not even related. Everyone else on this channel is related except Baru. You look sexy, lady, looking good. Thank you. Aljon says, so on 34th and St. Mark, speaking of hot dogs, they have an actual glizzy spot. I would never go AO. Shout out to Al Jones using the Baru emoji. An actual glizzy spot, like that's what it's called. Jimmy Mitchell says, I know you are loved. Yeah, show me love with the link that's pinned there or super chat. Hi, Derek Gadsden. It's not a wig, it's perfect hair. I know you're not used to perfection like this, but it exists, honey. It exists. They took away my badge. Why? Oh, is it because it's smoking something? Oh, come on. It's not even real. It's a cartoon. What a pain in my butthole, honestly. It's a shame how dudes here in Brooklyn can't eat hot dogs anymore. And yeah, it's an actual joint here. You know, some men are such manly men that they won't eat bananas. They won't eat sausages, hot dogs. Hi there, Jackson91. Are you related to Michael in the Jackson 5?